The eCart system is very low maintenance. I would like to show you a few maintenance features which will help diagnose issues if they arise and allow you to resume production quickly. The eCart has an easy-to-use HMI on the side of the eCart with options for mounting onto the customer tooling. As you can see here, a fault is shown on the screen. If this occurs, reference the documentation or the common eCart error sheet. If a motor fault occurs, use the supplementary motor controller fault code list. Certain motor faults, such as an overcurrent, are typically caused by a physical blockage, so please always check the area before clearing a fault. To clear the fault, click on the Fault Clear button on the HMI screen. Faults can be transmitted to the customer line PLC through the stop unit interface, but faults must be cleared locally to ensure there is not an unsafe situation prior to clearing. The eCart will locally track faults with timestamps for tracking and also diagnostics. A common question which comes up is, how do I get an eCart off of the line if it fails, or if a workpiece needs to be brought offline? With certain eCart failures, the hand pendant can be used to directly and slowly drive the eCart to a removal point or spur. If there is access, an eCart can be lifted directly off of the line. This can be done by removing the power and stopper pickups, then lifting from the tooling bars. Customers may also put lifting points or fork pockets on their tooling for easy lifting. Alternatively, an eCart can be pushed manually from the line. First, flip off the breakers on the power drawer, found opposite of the screen. After power is off, slowly push the eCart by hand to get to a removal point or spur. Pushing slowly is critical as the DC motor will act as a generator when manually turned. If pushed too fast, electrical issues can occur inside the eCart. When manually pushing eCarts on a track rotate, be sure to use the mechanical rotation locks to prevent damage to the power pickups. Track rotates must be controlled manually in this situation. If removing the eCart at a spur, it is best to use the Logomet docking frame for easy removal. When you're ready to remove an eCart, bring the docking frame into position and lower it into the alignment pucks. When it is aligned, lock it into position. Now that it is locked, manually push the eCart onto the docking frame. It is possible to remove an eCart from the docking frame without removing the power and stopper pickups. This is because of the cutouts in the extrusion that you see here. If in outward transfer mode, when pushing the eCart back onto the line, push the eCart to a stop unit. When it is in range of the stop unit antennas, the motor will be triggered to drive it fully onto the stop unit. Here, it will wait for a command from the stop unit to begin production. Tape lines on the track are helpful to visualize the location of these power transitions. The eCart rails have hardened steel shafts to support the weight of the eCart and the product, while also allowing for very energy efficient movement. Very little maintenance is required on the system, but this rail does require oil. To make the system easy for the customer, some eCarts on the line are equipped with automated oilers. This keeps the shaft oiled without any extra effort. As you can see, this unit uses brushes that slowly oil the shaft. eCarts equipped with an oiler have a sticker on both sides denoting this. The customer only needs to replace these occasionally to keep the rails protected. Not every eCart has an oiler, as very little oil is needed for protection. We hope this provides helpful insight into maintaining the eCart system. We'd be happy to welcome you to our facility for a more in-depth walkthrough of the system. Along with system overviews, we also offer sessions on controls and maintenance training. Please visit our website for contact information and to schedule a visit.